Okay, guys, I'm back. Well, unfortunately, I have another problem. So, I put in all the lights, got the headlights installed after putting in the bezels, got the turn signals, marker lights, got side marker lights. Now, I do have fender flares to go on this, but my brother brought them to me and he told me, well, I need one of the fender flares to replace his fender flare that's got a chigger on it. Now, if you want to know what a chigger is, a chigger is a little mark or a tear or something like that. And shoot, my Jeep ain't show quality. I'm like, okay, not a problem. I mean, he's given me these, so I might as well go with them. But for the meantime, I'm not going to put them on because I'm not going to run around with just backs or just fronts or this side or that. But anyway, to get to the problem that I'm having, my problem is right there in that mount. So that mount is supposed to have a hole similar to that one. But we're going to go ahead and get down here. You know what? I'm going to go get something to lay on. Hi, Laredo. That's my beautiful golden. I was working on my old Ford yesterday, and I got a few cars. Got a couple of trucks. Got the wife's car. Got my Jeep. So I'm always working on something. Got a tractor. But anyway, I'm going to bring you guys along most of the time. I ain't going to say I'm going to bring you along for everything because then I'd just be making your day even worse. But that hole is completely walled out. And it should not be that big. So I went ahead and I put a bolt in here and started to tighten it in because I was going to just use this spacer up in here to hold it tight. Well, problem is you can turn it now, but it don't go in no further. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this spacer, I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to weld it right there after I get everything lined back up. And that'll give me the hole I need. Then I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to zip the end of this bolt off. Then I'm going to hold it up on top, and I'm going to use a threader, and I'm going to thread the opposite side of this bolt. Now, this ain't the way to do it. I mean, I could take all of this back apart, take the radiator back out, and take all my lights out and everything else back out. But that's just the hard way to go about it. Now, if anybody else has an idea, that's fine. But more than likely, by the time you guys see this video, I will have already resorted to doing what I'm going to end up having to do. The problem with that, leaving that for right now, is my hood. When I try to shut the hood, let's get some junk out of the way. At least make it to where I can shut the hood. My hood will not line up. Now I can go ahead and latch it, but it doesn't line up. Let's go ahead and set this stuff up out of the way. Now if you put your hand on this fender and pull, it closes. But look at that gap. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a spacer between here and the hood to align this front end over. Once I do that, I'll be able to set that screw or that point to where I can bolt it down. And it should help to hold it where it needs to be. Now, with that 2-inch spacer, the blocks that go in there aren't there no more, because they're just way too short. Now I could buy them. Oh man, dropped tools on the floor. Or I could just go with the way it is. So let me know what y'all think.